Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a how-to care for your synthetic wigs. I have been asked a lot of times, how do I wash and care for my synthetic wigs? So this is how I do it. There are lots of different methods out there. Not really methods, but lots of different products. These are the ones that I use and the ones that I love, so just keep watching. Okay, so here are all the things that you need to care for your synthetic wigs. A wig brush. This is the UniWigs Carry, and this is the brush that UniWigs provides. When they send you a wig, you get a wig brush with it. This is a wig stand. These are very cheap on Amazon, and I find because of the air circulation, this provides better drying than a styrofoam head. Here are two shampoos that I have picked up at different places. This is a Demert wig and weave for natural synthetic wigs, weaves, and extensions. This was very cheap. There's the price tag, $5.99. I got this at my local beauty supply store. And this is Revlon Texturizing Cleanser for synthetic hair, and I picked this up at Sally's. And I condition my synthetic wigs with good old fabric softener. What you want to do first is you want to take your wig and you want to use the brush that's for synthetic wigs, and you want to make sure that you brush through the wig really, really well. You don't ever want to brush a wet wig. So I start at the crown or the top of the wig and work the tangles out. So you make sure before you wash your wig, before you get the wig wet, that it is completely tangle free. You will find with these longer wigs, in the back of the cap right by your neck is where it will be a little more frizzy and a little more tangled. So you'll want to pay closer attention to this area and just work those tangles out. All right, so there we go, and on to the next step. You want to make sure that the wash basin, sink, whatever you're going to use to submerge your wig in, is very clean. You want to make sure that it's rinsed well and there's no leftover residue from the cleaning products or anything like that. You want to make sure that you use cool water and follow the instructions that's on your shampoo bottle. I'm going to use the Revlon Texturizing Cleanser. I usually do a capful. That's just me. I mean, there's no direct, it says add small amount. So the capful too is a small amount. So there we go. Make sure you get some nice bubbles in there. And we're going to do exactly what the bottle said. You take your synthetic wig that's been brushed out, tangle-free, and you submerge it completely in the water. So you do want to make sure that the suds and the soap and the water have a chance to get in between all of the strands. So just kind of separate the strands of the hair in the water. And you want to be gentle with this. Now, when it's hot and you're wearing synthetic wigs, inside the cap is where you can trap a lot of odors, and this is where if you use any kind of adhesive or anything like that. So when I get inside the cap, the closed cap, I just take my fingernails and I give that a scrub inside the cap. I'm not really pulling on any of the tracks. I'm not getting my fingers in between the tracks, just on this side, on the fabric side of the tracks. And this is for a closed cap with not a monofilament top. There's no lace front, so you can give this a scrub. You don't have to be afraid of that. Now, wigs that are hand tied or have a monofilament top, they're a little more sensitive. You really want to take care not to damage a monofilament top or a silk top or a lace top. But with these closed cap that's sitting, you know, and I use and it stays adhesive, so I really make sure that I give that, and by the ear tabs, that I give that a good scrub. It's not going to hurt a thing to do that. I have been careful to place it in the water so that way that you keep the strands straight. You don't want to knot them. That's very important. Can you see that water? Very cloudy. This wig definitely needed a wash. I'll say that. So I'm gonna lift the wig out. Careful. You can double it gently like that and let your water out onto the rinsing. So you fill your basin again, cool water for your synthetic wigs. And we'll just lay this to the side here. I told you about my fabric softener. This is my wig conditioner. You can also use wig conditioner. They buy it. I mean, they definitely sell it for synthetic wigs. I really like fabric softener. It smells wonderful. It's really good for synthetic wigs as far as I'm concerned. That's what I use. So, run your basin, put a little bit of fabric softener in here, or the wig conditioner. You want to make sure that you follow the directions on the bottle. So then you go ahead and place your synthetic wig back in to rinse and condition. Make sure not to knot the hair. All of the strands you want to go through and agitate just a little, so you make sure that you're getting the water in between all the strands, but careful not to knot them or stretch them. You don't want to put any tension on it. Okay. This is my next step. I turn the water on, cool, and just let the water run over the strands just for a second, not a long time, just to make sure that I've gotten all the shampoo out. It rinses out a little bit more of the fabric softener. Rinse out the cap. I am giving it a little squeeze, but you want to be careful not to wring it. You can work the water. It's basically gravity. The water's going to run down the hair strands. And you can just give it a little squeeze to try to coax a little bit more of that water out. And have you a towel ready and waiting. Here we are. So I layer out and just pat it dry. I know it's going to be tempting do not brush your wet wig. You want to really resist the urge to work out tangles or anything like that when it's in this state. Okay, and so this will be the next step. As soon as you towel dry, you'll want to put your wig over a wig stand. Whatever works for you, whatever you found that works for you. I really like one of these open plastic wig stands. They're very inexpensive. So then you want to let that sit and dry just like that. Okay guys, so after your wig is dry and you keep her on the stand, let her completely air dry, you just go through and brush all of the tangles out, and she retains her shape and her wave and her memory. Beautiful, and I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. So she is right back to the way she was when I got her. So that was Carrie in the color Macadamia. I will put the link for that down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that I have a coupon code, Tiffany10. You can use that at checkout to save 10% on at UniWigs.com. Don't forget the subscribe button. I will put that right there, and I will put the review video for Carrie and my new wig Lisa that I just got. I'll put those videos right here. Give me a thumbs up if you like my content, guys, and I want to thank you so much for watching.